Hello everyone, welcome to Conversations with Sakina. This pick a card reading is to determine whether or not you can transform your money in the month of October to something wonderful, something much better, how to go about it. And the reason I'm doing the transform is because the month of October is represented by the death card, and many people are afraid of the death card, but the death card is pretty much transformation of something changing, hopefully for the better. So we are going to take a look at that for you today. So go ahead to the choose an image screen, decide which image is transformative for you, and timestamps are in the description box below. Enjoy! Hello, Pile 1. Okay, so we are going to take a look and see how you can transform your money to something better, hopefully, in the month of October. So let's see what the cards have in store here. I've been shuffling behind the scenes, splitting the deck, and let's take a look here. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Wands. Now that's actually very exciting, Pile 1. Ace of Pentacles is saying there is no cap on what you can do with your money for the month of October. There's just really no cap. There's so much potential for creating a much more amazing lifestyle for yourself than perhaps you even expected on your own, that you expected at all. Maybe your thinking is, no matter what I do, I can plant the seed, but nothing really ever grows. I wait and I wait and I wait. However, this is saying a little bit of patience is a good thing. And there's apparently others involved with this as well. And these people are right along with you. They feel like if you grow something, if you nurture something that you really, really love doing, it is going to grow things to amazing, amazing heights. So that's all pretty straightforward. And obviously, Pentacles is the earthly resource of money, plus a few other things. But since we are talking about money, having 4 money cards in the first line of this reading is astounding. And then with the Queen of Wands, again, this is somebody who knows what they're passionate about, who knows how to work the system, so to speak, to gain what they want to gain, and are so passionate about what they're doing. This is you. This is you doing this. So you have the potential to grow the money to exceed your expectations. You just have to be patient about it, do the work, and then don't try to make things happen prematurely. Wait a bit. Do a little here, a little there, tweak this, tweak that, but let it do its business. Let it do its job. And again, don't ever turn down help. And I feel like this is probably sending ideas back and forth between people. It's like, okay, geez, I'm really passionate about this, but what do I do? What can I do with it? And letting others sound off and see if any of that resonates with you. You'll know the truth when it comes to you. You just will instinctively know what you can grab a hold of and really create something amazing out of it. So let's see what else we have here. We have the Hanged Man. We have the King of Pentacles. the Sun, Four of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. In general here, pile one, this is a phenomenal reading. It really is. And the Hangman is saying, once you've done the work, kind of surrender. Just look at things to the best of your ability and make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. And then, I'm not going to say just sit around and do nothing, but look at things from the perspective perhaps of the person that you will be selling to, or the person that wants something that you are able to provide, okay? And look at it from their perspective, because that is what's going to give you your power in the money area. It is, with this King of Pentacles, this is somebody who has everything he possibly needs in this earthly world. He's got his kingdom. He's built it from the ground up. He's organized it. He's structured it. He's gained the money from it. And I'm seeing the Sun. This is illumination. It's the spotlight on you. It is total exposure. And that's a huge thing too, because being honest about what you do is going to be very, very important also. And the Four of Cups, this is saying, I'm not going to bite off more than I can chew. So if I start feeling like I need to add this and add this and add this, I'm going to take it slow, as it says, with allowing patience, so that I don't end up being in a position where I have to try and explain to people why I wasn't able to deliver what they expected from me, what I had promised to them. And it looks like for October, you can create a huge amount of money just by being creative. You're the queen of creative. You might not know it, but the cards are saying that's exactly what you are. And you have the ability to be the King of Pentacles, to have it all, to have the lifestyle perhaps that you've dreamed of. And, if it doesn't actually take place in October, it means this is the start. Okay, this is the start of something, and it is meant to happen for you, pile one. But again, you need to put in the work and the effort to get things done. It doesn't just happen by magic. So the last card here we have is the King of Swords. I'll place it over the Sun. These cards, they really don't show up very well with light. So the King of Swords, this is the king of ideas, the king of truth, the king of morals, he has, again, his kingdom built on the basis of his truth, on the basis of fabulous ideas, on the basis of amazing communication. This is how he builds such a fabulous kingdom. And the two kings are side by side. They are working together. They might have different kingdoms, but they're working together. And it's for the purpose of making sure that this takes place for you, pile one. So that is how to transform your money for the month of October, and hopefully for many, many years to come. Take care. Hello, pile two. All right, so we are going to use the transformation power of the month of October to see where your finances are going to go. So I've got shuffling in the background here, and I'm going to split the deck and see what comes up. So we have the Star, we have the Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, and the Moon. Okay, so the first thing that I'm seeing here is the powers that be, the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, your past loved ones. You're being guided in a specific direction. You have a very special connection with these beings that are guiding you. And from what I see here with the Wheel of Fortune, if you haven't been on the top of the wheel, in other words, if things haven't been going for you the way that you wish they would, these beings are going to help you turn that wheel so that you're on top, so that things change for you and that you get illumination in the mind, that you get exposure, that perhaps you're in the spotlight for something specific. You're being guided in such a way that you're going to be out there in the limelight, one way or another. And this could be a YouTube channel. This could be something local in person. It could be many, many things, as this reading is for everyone who chose pile 2, but it's going to be different for each one of you. And the Moon is saying that not everything is going to be seen by you or understood by you all at once. It's not going to come that way. It is going to come in little increments of light. As the moon, comes out from behind a cloud, you get a little glimpse of this and a little glimpse of that. If it's a full moon, you might have more bright light. But it's going to come to you a little bit at a time, not full force illumination like the sun. So let's see how this is going to happen. Okay, so we have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so first things first, we have the 8 of Pentacles here. And the 8 of Pentacles is a card of work. There's obviously something you're being guided to do if you're listening to your guides. Something you're being guided to do. Something that you do love, and they know that you love it. Okay, they know this is something that you will totally enjoy because they know you, right? Okay, so this is saying you need to put the work in, and it's going to be a good amount of work the way that it looks. But you are going to do it until it is perfected, mastered, or you feel like it is anyway. And yes, there are going to be times with this 9 of Wands that you feel tired, just tired, because you are going to put in a lot of work. And you might even feel as though, is it worth it? Should I keep going with this? Because I'm not getting anywhere, or I don't seem to be getting anywhere. And that's where the attitude of this 9 of Wands, you can go with the I'm so exhausted, I just can't do it anymore. Or you can say, wow, I could be starting over from the very beginning, but I'm not. I'm almost there. I've done a lot of this work. I've got a lot of, we'll say product, sitting, waiting, and ready to be put out there, to be sold. And instead of being the down in the dumps, you raise your vibration up and you keep going that way. And this 6 of Swords, that's my peace of mind card. That is saying the more that you have, the more that you have behind you, the more that you have created, that you've done, the more experience that you have, the more peace of mind you can have to know that what you're going to put out there, what you're going to be in the spotlight for, there's nothing hiding. Okay, you've got it all out there. So you can have peace of mind if you're flowing with this that the universe is sharing with you. And we have the King of Pentacles. Well, gee, you can't get any higher than that in the money department. This is somebody who has put all of their effort into what they wanted. And this king, he has his own kingdom. He has everything he wants, everything he needs. He structured it. He organized it. He built his castle, we'll say. And it just flows the money into him now because he's put in all the work. So if there has been a time when you are in this scenario, the Five of Pentacles, which is, well, it's basically change, but it's also, when you're looking at the images on the card, they're kind of destitute. And they know that there's help inside that church, but they're also very stubborn. They don't want to go inside that church. With this Five of Pentacles, if you've been in this position, if you are in this position, because times have been tough, following this line is going to change the dynamic of your money system, okay, your monetary life. This is the month of transformation, and we are working with money for this reading. So if you need help, okay, whether it's, and in this case, it would be monetary help. If you need help, don't hesitate to ask your guides, to ask your angels, to ask your higher self, to ask past loved ones. Communicate and hold that connection. They love you. They are going to help you in any way they possibly can. But depending on how you're communicating with them, you need to make sure that you are listening. Listening is huge here. It's very important that you do so. And the last card here is the Eight of Wands. And this says, get moving on it. Even if it doesn't all take place in October, and it probably won't. This is something that's going to start in October. And, you know, if you've already started something, you know, been guided to start something, and you know it's for the purpose of being happy, for one, but also, you know, perhaps putting you in the limelight, being able to improve your monetary situation. If you've already started that, that's great. But this is giving you kind of a plan to continue moving forward. So continue moving forward. It's saying do so with confidence. It's good news coming your way. Good news. But you can't not work at it. It needs to be worked at. Okay, pile 2, there is your reading for money transformation. Take care. Hello, pile 3. So in this reading, we are going to take a look at how the month of October is going to transform your money situation. I'm shuffling the cards here behind the scenes, and I'm going to do a quick split of the deck. And let's see what cards. We have the Emperor. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Devil. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Well, pile 3, it looks like with the Emperor, you are somebody who really wants to be up there at the top. You want to really make something of yourself. And you just don't seem like you're seeing the way quite like you'd like to. The Seven of Swords is often a card that people will use for thievery, but I use it in a way of you're not really seeing the whole picture. Things are not totally clear for you yet. The communication isn't coming in clearly, and the ideas aren't coming in clearly. And part of the reason for that is with this Devil card, you might be making excuses for why things aren't happening, and or something that you've done to kind of spend too much money in certain places or doing certain things. And, it's the old adage of the devil made me do it. No, no, no. This is your responsibility card. The devil is your responsibility card, and it's right smack in the center. So you need to strip off any chains that are holding on to you, things that you know are not good for you, things that you really shouldn't be doing with your money, because at that point, you're going to start seeing with this Eight of Pentacles what is possible. If you've got money that you're not spending on trivial things, then you can take a look and see how that money can work for you. What is it that you can do to make more of it? You want the emperor lifestyle. Absolutely. Nothing wrong with striving for that. And it's saying if you follow this, the potential and the amount of money that you can make, there is no cap on it. There's no limit to what can happen. But you have to get rid of your vices. And vices might be if you smoke. I used to smoke. I haven't smoked for a good long time. But if you smoke, that drains the bank account really quickly, because nowadays I do believe cigarettes are extremely expensive. I have no idea how much now, but I'm pretty sure they're a lot more than when I quit. And if you drink a lot, go out and party with friends and that kind of thing, that drains the bank account too. And of course, this isn't saying that you can't have any fun. It's saying take a look at what's really going on and see if you can recognize how things can change, how you can get rid of the baggage so that your monetary situation can improve. October is the month for transformation. It's the Death card. So let's see where this is going. So we have the Page of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Eight of Wands. A lot of wands here. So with the Page of Swords, this is the learning person. This is somebody who doesn't mind doing research, doesn't mind really looking into things. Kind of a student, a perpetual student, somebody who really enjoys learning and enjoys communicating what they've learned. Now, if we go back to here, this is part of the taking a look at what you are doing and tallying it up to see whether what you're doing is working or not working. So that's what's here. And then with the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of choices out there. Things that you need to decide upon, whether you need them or you don't need them, what you can do to make more money, what you probably shouldn't be doing so you're not spending money. There's a lot going on here for choices. And the Knight of Wands is saying maybe the best thing to do is to look for something that you absolutely love doing and get busy doing it, because that takes your mind off of anything that might be a vice. It puts your energies into something else completely, and you're no longer fighting yourself with this Seven of Wands. You're no longer fighting yourself, oh geez, I'd really like to be doing that. But because if you're passionate about what you're doing, the only thing you're going to want to do is that. And if this is business related, if it's something you are considering making and you plan to sell, things like that, that is going to be okay to be spending money on, because if you can turn it around for a profit, that's even better, right? And with this Eight of Swords, if you follow this way of doing things, this is no longer going to be an issue. You're not going to be without ideas. You're not going to feel as though you're trapped in and unable to move. And this might be where your financial situation has been, is that you just feel as though the whole world is out to get you. Not at all. You are in control of what happens here if you choose to be. If you choose to be. But there's a lot of potential here. And it's telling you with this ace, you have the potential to make a whole crap load of money and to live this emperor's lifestyle. The emperor, he owns all the kings and he owns all their kingdoms, right? So you know that he is organized. You know that he is structured. You know he has authority over himself. There's nothing that he doesn't see, nothing he doesn't know about his own empire. So let's see what the last card is here. And we have the same last card as pile 2 had, and that is to say, move forward and be confident about it. Get some speed into it. It may not all happen in the month of October, but because October is the month of transformation, the Death card, you can start this change and then it will just continue to move forward through the month of October, through November, December, and so forth. You can move it forward as fast as you like. So that is what the universe is offering up for this reading. Until next time, take care.